I love my children, and yep, I'd do anything for them. Anything. I've had my life, you know. I'm over 60 now. Yeah, she's got to have a life ahead of her, and I'd give up anything for her. If they could transplant a heart, she could have had mine. You know, if that was what the case, I would gladly. You know, you do anything for your children. I would. If she needed a kidney, if she needed anything, I'd be first in line to go, yep, take it.
I don't think at first it had really sunk in. It was kind of like, what? No, that's not right. That can't be right. But, you know, getting all the cardiologists and then being transferred to Prince Charles and, you know, getting under the heart failure team there, it just became so real, and I was like, wow, I think I actually felt like I had a death sentence, to be honest.
At that stage, we were told that things were bleak and that we should come immediately because we didn't know what the outcomes were going to be. That's the first time that, you know, it hit me personally that our daughter may not be with us any longer. It was very dreadful.
Being a dad and getting that news, the first thing you automatically think of is, no, I'm meant to go. Your parents are meant to go before your children. Your children aren't meant to leave to die before you. And that's what I thought. And yeah, when I seen Becky, I was lost. I didn't realise there was young kids waiting for transplants. I've never heard of like people around Becky's age. I didn't even realise that things like that happened until I went through all this.
The morning of the surgery, when they took her to surgery, it was sombre. There was quite a large family group, and we went with the trolley up to theatre, to the door, and basically we said our goodbyes, as you do when you go for surgery. And I was giving her away to have a mechanical heart put inside, and yet her own heart was still going to be there, but just not functioning to the capacity that it needed to. So we all just talked about funny stuff. The attendant at the time was really quite jovial and cracking jokes and trying to lighten the mood for everybody, but you know, on the inside you're just ripping apart because you've got to give your child to this surgery, and you know, they're going to crack her chest open. She's going to have a huge scar, and her whole life is going to change. That's exactly what I thought, and I don't want to let her go because I don't know what's going to happen. Everyone wants their time with her because they want to say goodbye, but you want to be selfish and say, no, she's mine, you can't have her, you can't take her away. And that's exactly what I thought. But on the other hand, it was, if it all works really well, then at least we can have extended time, because we didn't know what the outcome was going to be, how long she was going to have this bad. Initially we were told it could be up for a period of 2 years, because that's unfortunately how long our waiting list is, because we just don't have enough donor hearts in Australia to satisfy the requirement or the demand that's out there. And we were told this many, many times.
I just remember going in and being put on the operating table, and there was lots of people in the room, and there was Bruce Thompson, my surgeon, and I just remember saying to him, like, don't let me die. And he was like, you'll be fine. And that was it. You don't know if you're going to see them again, so it's really emotional. And when I got to the theatre doors, I was like, oh wow, this is real. I'm actually getting a new heart. Waved goodbye to my family and I went in.
I can't emphasise enough how important this research is and how important it is for the sponsors and people just with donations to keep people like my daughter, to keep them alive so they can have a quality of life again. And that's what I'm hoping for Becky, a quality of life. And that'll happen, God willing, but it will happen.
For us and for me personally, as a mum, I'm just really pleased that we have our daughter with us and intend to have her with us for a long time.